Hello guys, it's me back again with another video, and today I'll teach you how to do basic cube notations on a 3x3. So without further ado, let's start. So the 6 basic notations you see right there are the cube notations you'll need in almost every algorithm. So the first notation there, R, it means facing the right layer, which is this one since it's your right hand. You face it and turn it clockwise. That means it's R. And the L, it means facing the L layer or the left layer and turning it clockwise, like this. Now, what you also need to remember is that R and L move in different directions, so they don't move in the same direction, and the same applies for all opposite sides. So U would look like this, a D would look like this, an F would look like this, and a B would look like this. Next are prime moves. They are basically the exact opposite of normal moves, where you move one layer anti-clockwise instead of moving it clockwise. So R prime would be moving the R layer anti-clockwise, L prime would be moving the left layer anti-clockwise, and the same for everything. And prime is denoted by an apostrophe next to the move. Next, if you see a number next to move, it means you need to move that layer twice. So R2 would be moving the R layer twice, but R2 could also mean something like this, since they both end up in the same direction. And that applies for every other move as well. Also, prime is the same here. Next are the slices M, E, and S. And you can't really face them and do a clockwise turn here. They have a bit of a different logic. So let's take the example of the M layer. So this is the M layer, and it moves in the direction of the moves next to it. So this is the R layer and the L layer. So the letter L is closest to the letter M. So if L moves like this, M will also move like this. So applying that logic, E would look like this, and the S move would look like this. Next, if you see a small case letter or a notation with a W next to it, that means you need to move 2 layers. So R in the small case or RW would mean like this. You move 2 layers, and R prime in the small case would look like this. And the same applies for all layers. Next are cube rotations, X, Y, and Z. So X is basically R for the whole cube. So if R moves like this, X would be the R move for the whole cube. So you basically face the bottom. Y follows the U move. So if U goes like this, Y follow U, and you will be facing the right layer now. Then Z follows F. If F goes like this, moving the cube like this would mean the Z move. And that is actually it for all you need to know about 3x3 cube notations. Of course, there are special moves for cubes bigger than a 3x3, but I'll discuss them in another video. If you have made it till this point, I will thank you with all my heart. It really means to me how much you watch my videos. And that's it for today, and goodbye.